Have you ever said no to something simple, like a dinner invitation, a favor, or a job opportunity, and instantly felt the pressure to explain yourself? Maybe you said, "No, I can't," but quickly followed it with a list of reasons, just so you wouldn't sound rude or selfish. But here's the truth. Every time you feel the need to justify your decisions, you give away a part of your inner power. Every unnecessary explanation is a crack in your boundary. And if you keep explaining your choices to make others feel better, you slowly abandon yourself. This video is not just a reminder, it's a permission slip, a declaration of emotional independence. You don't owe anyone an explanation for how you choose to live, what you say yes to, or what you walk away from. Your time, your energy, and your decisions belong to you. And the day you stop justifying yourself is the day you reclaim your peace. We live in a world that constantly asks us to explain ourselves. You leave a job people thought was stable, and suddenly you owe everyone a story. You decide not to get married or have kids, and people demand to know why. You say no to a party or a group event, and everyone assumes something must be wrong. So we start padding our no with softeners. We lie a little. We say we're sick or busy or overwhelmed, when the truth is we just don't want to go. Because somehow, just being honest isn't good enough. Somehow, we've been taught that our choices need to make sense to other people in order to be valid. And that belief, when left unchecked, becomes a prison, a mental and emotional trap where we constantly second-guess ourselves just to avoid discomfort. But living like that is exhausting. You start to feel anxious, drained, and disconnected, not just from others, but from your own truth. Every time you explain yourself when it's not necessary, you're sending a signal to others and to yourself that your decisions are negotiable, that your no is soft, that your truth isn't firm. And over time, that signal erodes your confidence. You stop trusting your gut. You start shaping your life around other people's expectations just to avoid judgment, criticism, or conflict. But here's what no one tells you. You can be kind, respectful, and still not explain yourself. You can hold space for your truth without offering it up for debate. You're not a bad person for keeping your energy private. You're not cold or distant for setting boundaries. In fact, people with the clearest boundaries are often the most respected because they don't perform emotional labor for free. They don't hand out explanations like candy. They trust themselves enough to stand firm in silence. The philosophy of Stoicism teaches a simple but radical truth. What others think about your decisions is none of your business. Your responsibility is to act in alignment with your principles, not to manage someone else's reaction. Marcus Aurelius didn't stop to ask if his values made others uncomfortable. Epictetus didn't ask permission to walk away from drama, and neither should you. Because the moment you realize that your choices don't need external validation, you're free. Free from guilt, free from overthinking, free from the illusion that you must constantly be understood. And that freedom, it's not just emotional, it's practical. It gives you time back, mental space back, power back. You get to redirect that energy into things that actually matter. Your goals, your rest, your growth, your peace. Let's take this idea and ground it into real life. You get a last-minute invite to an event you don't want to attend. Old version of you would have said, "Oh, I wish I could, but I have so much work and I'm exhausted, and maybe next time." But the new you You just say, "Thanks for the invite. I won't be able to make it." That's it. No drama, no fake story. You owe nothing more. Or maybe a friend asks for a favor that drains your energy. You don't have to list out your schedule or justify your no. You just say, "That doesn't work for me right now." It's not rude. It's clear. Clarity is not cruelty. It's strength. And the more you practice it, the easier it becomes. Your words grow sharper. Your time feels sacred. And the people around you start to notice that you're no longer explaining yourself like you used to. In just a few weeks of applying this principle, your entire life can begin to shift. You'll find yourself with more time because you're not wasting it on over-explaining. You'll feel lighter because you're not carrying the burden of others' opinions. And most importantly, you'll start trusting yourself again. You'll begin to believe that your no means something, that your feelings are valid even if no one else agrees with them. You'll also notice that your relationships get clearer. Some people might pull away. Let them. The ones who stay are the ones who respect your boundaries, not the ones who need constant justification. This is what self-respect looks like. Not shouting, not arguing, just quiet confidence in your own direction. And once you feel that, you'll never want to go back. So here's the challenge. The next time you feel that urge to justify yourself, pause. Don't say anything. Don't soften the blow. Let your no be a full sentence. Watch what happens. Watch how strong you feel when you don't hand over your power. This is how you take your life back, one unapologetic decision at a time. And if this message landed for you, share it. Someone in your life is burning out from trying to explain everything they do. Set them free with this video. And if you want more content like this on Stoicism, clarity, self-mastery, subscribe, because we're just getting started. You don't need to explain who you are. You just need to be it, quietly, fully, and without apology.